once again, you can find all of that information on abc15.com and of course, staying with us right here on our mobile app.
Yeah, and if you see us keep looking over sort of in this direction, it's because we're trying to keep an eye out and see when exactly this news conference is starting. So that's what we're looking off to at the moment. But again, this could be a huge break in this case. Certainly, hopefully so.
And it looks like they're walking up right now. So let's take the live
Maricopa County Attorney Bill Montgomery, Tom Atterbury, the special agent in charge of the ATF, and our federal U.S. Marshal, David Gonzalez. Director Frank Milstead of the Arizona Department of Public Safety has an announcement to make. As you are aware, we did make an arrest tonight in the case of the I-10 shooter. With more information on that, the Director of the Arizona Department of Public Safety, Colonel Frank Milstead.
Good evening. Thank you for being here. Tonight does not happen without a lot of effort from a lot of very hardworking men and women in law enforcement. The collaborative efforts of Arizona law enforcement could not be any more clearly defined than by this case tonight. The gentlemen standing behind me and their agencies, along with the Phoenix Police Department and notably the Phoenix Fire Department in their efforts to help us with the Emergency Operations Center, was a great place to launch this investigation from. Over the last 2 weeks, Arizonans have been terrified by shootings that have been occurring on Interstate 10. Along with that, I believe we have some copycats that decided to participate. Tonight, we have made an arrest in the I-10 shootings that occurred on August 29 that day and on the morning of August 31, 2015. Subject is in custody because the weapon that he owned is forensically linked to these crimes. Arizonans have been incredible in their effort to provide us with leads and tips. I cannot tell you how much it inspires me to lead a police organization in a state where the community has such trust for their law enforcement as they do here in Arizona. The governor's office has provided me with everything that I've needed to conduct this investigation, their support and technology and finances that went along with running this investigation. Are there others out there? Are there copycats? That is possible. We will continue to investigate. Tonight, I cannot give you a whole lot more detail as interviews and search warrants are underway. But I thought it was important for Arizonans to know that the weapon and the man who we believe that was responsible for what started this spree in Arizona is in custody. Thank you.
Time for just a couple of brief questions.
So you're saying that this man is only responsible for the first two, not the other 9?
No, sir, I'm not saying that.
Is there a number of how many shootings he is related to?
Right now, we know that he is related to the first 4 shootings due to the weapon that he owned being involved in those shootings.
Director, can you give us any insight in regards to how you were able to identify him as the I-10 shooter?
He is forensically linked to the weapon involved in those first 4 shootings.
How did you get to him, though? You linked the weapon after. How did you find him?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that at this time. Again, there's going to be more to follow on this, all of you. I know that filling in these pieces is important and you're looking for that. I can't give it to you now because we literally have had this guy in custody for just a number of hours and there's a lot to be done before we get to that point. I thank you for coming out and we'll talk more later.